It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Good morning. Welcome to breaking news on this, the 8th day of July, 2021. A federal judge denies CDC request. A federal judge has rejected the Center for Disease Control's request to delay removal of health and safety restrictions on the cruise industry. The decision means that as of July 18th, the rules governing how and when cruise ships can return to service, what the CDC calls the Conditional Sailing Order, will become non-binding recommendations rather than mandatory requirements. The original lawsuit was launched by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in April. It claimed the agency was unfairly targeting the cruise industry with rules not faced by other businesses, slowing the industry's restart process, keeping people out of work, and preventing the state from collecting tax revenue. Florida attorneys also said the CDC was overstepping its authority and slow to respond to new developments. 3 weeks ago, a judge granted the state of Florida a preliminary injunction that would prohibit the CDC from enforcing a CSO on cruise ships arriving or departing from a Florida port. In the meantime, Governor DeSantis signed a law banning businesses based in Florida from requiring customers to reveal their vaccination status. In its appeal, the CDC claimed Florida is the one disrupting the safe return to service. The CDC said the injunction, together with Florida's refusal to allow cruise lines to verify the vaccination status of their passengers, will disrupt the orderly process for resuming operations that the CDC developed in close consultation with the cruise industry. Furthermore, in their appeal filing, the CDC called the Conditional Sailing Order an important tool in ensuring that cruise ship operations do not exacerbate the spread of dangerous variants during the infection point in the pandemic. They added, undisputed evidence shows that unregulated cruise ship operations would exacerbate the spread of COVID and that the harm to the public that would result from such operations cannot be undone. With terrible memories of outbreaks on ships at the beginning of the pandemic, cruise lines are determined to take every precaution to restart safely. Headlines proclaiming another sick cruise ship unable to find a port would cause damaging, perhaps even fatal public relations blow to the cruise industry. It's likely cruise operators will do what they can to prevent that from happening. The CDC, meanwhile, appealed the Florida ruling that would remove health restrictions on cruise ships returning to service after the long pandemic shutdown. The CDC defended the guidelines and requirements contained in the CSO, arguing that it was developed in close collaboration with the cruise lines. It does not shut down the cruise industry, but instead provides a sensible, flexible framework for reopening based on the best available scientific facts and evidence, the Department of Justice lawyers wrote in the appeal filing on behalf of the CDC. 3 weeks ago, Judge Steven Merryday sided with the state, granting a preliminary injunction prohibiting the CDC from enforcing its rules on ships arriving or departing from a Florida port after July the 18th. Attorneys representing the CDC appealed and asked for the injunction to stay during the process, but Judge Merryday emphatically denied the request, accusing the federal agency of overreach. CDC's motion for a stay that would serve to extend the unwarranted, unprecedented, and injurious exercise of governmental power by one person, the Director of CDC, is denied, Merryday wrote, including both the capital letters and bold type in denied. The judge had a few more choice words for the health agency. Although CDC invariably garnishes the argument with dire prospects of transmission of COVID aboard a vessel, these dark illusions dismiss state and local health authorities, the industry self-regulation, and the thorough and costly preparations and accommodations by all concerned to avoid transmission and to confine control of the transmission if one occurs. That wraps up this breaking news on the federal judge denying the CDC's appeal. Stay tuned on this channel for more updates on this story and many others. We'll be live at 11 o'clock this morning with travel and cruise industry news. Join us then. That's it for now. Later. I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you like to keep up with the latest cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, Chillie chats, and travel and cruise industry news, just hit the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when a new video is up or we go live. This video was produced by Chillie's Cruises.